Foreclosure. Or you are thinking about filing for bankruptcy. If you are involved in a foreclosure or you are thinking about filing for bankruptcy protection to buy you more time, instead of trying to defeat the corrupt bank and your creditors in a state or federal court, where the cards are certainly stacked against you, plan to file for bankruptcy and do it this way, to ensure that you come out on top. All bankruptcy forms are printable, can be obtained online, and they can be completed in longhand with an ink pen. The forms to use are B1 through and including B8. You only need to prepare and file the first 5 or 6 pages to obtain a case number, and then you must sit through a credit counseling session, which can be done all in a day. When you are completely finished with preparing your petition, you should have filed about 58 pages in total, and the filing fee is around $280. Here's the reason for using the bankruptcy courts. List all your debts on one schedule, and when it comes to listing your assets, include your birth certificate and its CUSIP. Know the value of the mutual fund investment for your birth certificate can also be found online using the CUSIP number under Fidelity Investments. You will discover that it is worth multi-millions, but you must have the CUSIP know on your asset schedule, or the birth certificate will be discharged as frivolous by the judge or the trustee. The bankruptcy judge will then appoint a lawyer trustee to dissolve the mutual fund investment, pay off your debts, and the balance must be paid to you. This procedure usually attracts the attention of the DOJ, Department of Justice, because they don't want the lawyer trustee to screw up and shortchange the Vatican, the Federal Reserve, and the corporate United States, and so they tend to warn or threaten the lawyer trustee to be very careful. Most of these mutual fund investments usually involve a group of between 10 to 25 birth certificates, and so only a fraction of that mutual fund belongs to you. The bankruptcy judge will not certify the final disposition until the lawyer trustee can prove his math and every aspect of his work, because the judge inherits responsibility for the trustee's errors, if he made any. After the first lawyer trustee resigns, you can probably cut a deal with the DOJ, or you can proceed on with the same bankruptcy proceeding and the newly appointed lawyer trustee. Now, isn't that easier and better than attacking or defending yourself against the bank and a bunch of greedy creditors, knowing full well that the cards are stacked against you because of the Vatican and the Federal Reserve System? While you are in bankruptcy, you are protected. No one can proceed against you for any debts or foreclosure, as long as you have a bond or sufficient assets. The birth certificate guarantees that aspect, and while in bankruptcy, you won't have to pay on any of those past debts. Your debts will eventually be discharged, and the balance of the trust fund is to go into your pocket. It's a win-win situation any way you shake it, and the Vatican, government, and bank lose the trust fund assets they plan to steal from you all along. Note, there is a process to follow to determine your CUSIP no, or you can ask a stockbroker friend to help you, or hire a broker on the side to assist you. There are people in the Patriot movement who also know how to apply the formula, which converts your birth registration number and or social security number into a CUSIP number. I paid to have mine done and discovered that I am worth about $167 million. It's all fiat money, but as long as it can be spent, who cares? I hope that this entire expose has enlightened and elevated your personal knowledge and will benefit you now and in the future. Pax Vobiscum, peace be with you.